All right, let's try that again. Hello, everybody. Saigancat here. Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past is finally out. It is 10:15 local time, just 15 minutes past the game coming out Eastern time. We have waited 3 years for this moment. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. This is actually take 2 for those of you on YouTube. I think I blew out the ears of everybody. We got Perry in the background playing some League of Legends. If you're watching this on Twitch, she is streaming on her own channel now, twitch.com/Perryonen. She's very self-conscious about it. Be sure to go over to her channel and give her a hard time. We're here. We're finally here. This is going to be a very, very bare bones stream, because I don't know where the primary action is happening yet. But for episode 2, I will have a much better setup that will focus on the important parts of the screen. It's finally here. Create a new adventure log. Yes, enter a name, Saigan. Saigan, the son of a fisherman. You know, 3 years ago, I didn't know when we were going to be getting our next main series Dragon Quest game. Back when I started this channel. Wow, it's really been that long. It's really been that long. I have played some Dragon Quest VII before. I've played like 20 to 30 hours of it. I got as far as Dharma Temple, which is really only scratching the surface of this incredibly long game.
Why do you have an ancient coin? Because, well, ancient coin would be great, you know, if I were soloing top, because then if I didn't kill the minion or whatever. Wait, no, soloing.
I'm so excited.
Wait.
I'm so excited.
You're not soloing.
I just can't hide it. I'm so excited. The age difference between Keifer and Odysee is much more obvious in this. All right, so it looks like all the action is taking place on the top screen. I'm going to adjust for that real quick. And if we have to change that later... Move down. There we go. If we have to change that later, we will. But for right now, we're going to stick with this. Right, you know the drill, Saigan. Keep your mouth shut about this place, all right? Yes, sounds good. If anyone up at the castle knew we were sneaking in here, we'd be for the high jump. Not that I'm scared of anything. It's just there's stuff about this island we're not supposed to know. And I need to find out the truth. We're meant to believe this is the only island in the world? Pah! That's a load of rubbish, and we both know it. Okay, same as always. Let's shove the stone back into place and get home, on my count. 1, 2, push! It's so nice. It's so nice, guys. Dragon Quest is back in the US. I'm tearing up a little bit. So that's how it's going to be, is it? You're still not going to tell me what you're up to? I don't know, Maribel. That's right. Well, I don't care anyway, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and you're going to tell everyone. So, there. Oh, I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the pilchard harvest. I'm sorry. There's a very intense League of Legends game going on the other side of the room. I'd better be off going to bed. and so had you. It only comes around once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious. Bye, Maribel. I'm sorry I pissed you off in what is sure to be a long line of pissing you off.
Sacrifice yourself for my benefit. Is that basically the I've never...
Oh, look how we move around. Oh, there's no sprint button. We move at a really good clip. So you guys know, here, I'll show you. Actually, I will show you. Let's move this up. The bottom screen shows the map, and it looks quite nice. I will show that to you right now. Move up. There you go. So right there, you can kind of see the bottom screen and see what's going on. Again, I'll have a better system for how I'm going to display this tomorrow, I think. But there you go. That's what it looks like. You know, the bottom of the screen. Punch that barrel. Yeah. 3 gold coins. I'm assuming we should probably go to sleep before the festival. Can we turn the camera? We can! I'd be really surprised if that got taken out. Splitting the screens half in left and right. I've tried that before. That usually looks pretty bad. What I'm likely going to do is the top screen is going to take up the majority of the screen on the left, and then I will have the bottom screen on the right along with chat and possibly a camera. There's some more barrels to break. Let us break the barrels. Pollock is asleep. Pearl is asleep. Hi, Mom. It's time for bed, young man. Up that ladder with you. You need to be up bright and early tomorrow. I do, because it's a festival or something. So I've been told. Wakey, wakey, Saigan. Come on. You can't stay in bed all day. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay, the day of the pilchard harvest. Your father has already headed over to meet Mayor Maid by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready, young man. Come on. Chop, chop. Okay, Ma. Leather hat. Ooh, it's that old school DQ1 equipped screen. That was surprising. I don't remember what it was like in the original DQ7. All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Your father needs your help. Oh, before you go, take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards. Off you go now. Take that sandwich down to the ship and make sure he gets it. I am up past my bedtime. I did search the room for treasure. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? You could... That's a pie. Party chat, yo. Pressing B. We talked to everybody we should. It's our first time playing through this. Hey, you're a local lad, aren't you? I bet you want to be a fisherman when you grow up, don't you? Of course you do. Fishermen are the best. That's all there is to do on this island. I'm not normally even up by this time, you know, but this morning I walked all the way from Esterd. Well, a spot of exercise every now and then never hurt anyone. You know, Saigan, your father and the other fishermen are real heroes. I say this every year, but I wish I'd married a fisherman when I had the chance. I wonder how long they'll be out at sea this year. I just pray that my dear hubby and his shipmates make it back in one... peace. Oh, to sail the seas in a mighty ship like Captain Pollock and his crew. Word is they're going to venture even further north than usual this year. Yay, hooray! It's the day of the pilchard harvest, and that means it's festival time too. We learned about it at school. Mayor Maid's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad started it. That's why it's so great. Exhausting. Exhausting, child. Thou hast exhausted me. There we go. Gah, that's no good. A sailor should be saying ahoy, not achoo. I came all the way from Bloomin'Ested to train to be a fisherman, but instead of catching any fish, I went and caught this bloomin' cold. I'm a disgrace to sailors everywhere. I don't know where the accent came from. It came out. Just came out. I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot. When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story. You're not wrong, but the thing is... Oh, Saigan, there you are. You've come to give your father a hand, I take it. You took your time, my lad. Now, are you ready to actually do some work for a change? First things first, please tell me you brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. I'm famished. I did, Dad. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pilchards in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Munch, 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 munch. Stop staring at me like that, lad. You'll put me off my pilchards. Go and swab the decks or something. Well, if it ain't young Saigan, your dad's been waiting for you. It won't be long till your first fishing voyage now, will it? Well, learn all you can from your old man, you hear? He's the very best there is. Weaponry on the wall. These younger sailors may be stronger and more enthusiastic than us old hands, but there's no substitute for experience. All sorts can happen at sea, so you have to keep your wits about you. One wrong move, and you're in the drink. Cypress stick! We got ourselves a weapon! Check on the ship. You mean take everything that you have? Sounds good, Dad. Word is we're heading further north than we've ever seen before. Can't wait to see what kind of prize specimens we can net out there. Special. Nothing special. Let me ask you something, young Saigan. Do you have any idea what I'm going through? No idea. Of course you don't. I mean, how could you? Here I am, newly married and leaving me beautiful bride behind. No one could ever understand me heartache and pain. Yeah, I think everyone prefers the name Gobbo to Ruff. Ruff seemed like a bizarre choice. Breaking barrels. Oh, hi, Maribel. What are you doing back here? What are you doing here, Maribel? Maribel, what are you doing here? Shh! Get lost, will you? You're going to blow my cover. I will stand here and stare at you. Hi, Maribel. What are you doing here, Maribel? Who's that over there? Well, well, if it isn't young Maribel. Looks like I caught me a stowaway. God, why is it such a big deal anyway? Why can't you just let me come fishing with you? Go on, just forget you saw me, please. Did I mention how tasty your stew is? Really, you'll have to tell me the recipe someday. Flattery will get you nowhere, young lady, and it certainly won't get you on board this ship. Now get out of here before I tell your father what you've been up to. As for you, Saigan, I've got a pile of potatoes that need peeling. This is your fault, Saigan. I hate you. Alright, it's alright for you. One day you'll get to jump on a boat and leave this stupid island behind, at least for a little while. I know all the grown-ups say there's nothing out there except more ocean, but they're lying to us, and I know it. I'll get you back for this. I'll tell everyone. I'm so sorry I'm yawning. It's past my bedtime. This is why I always kill my streams at 10. I'll tell everyone where you and Prince Keifer have been sneaking off to. I mean it. You don't know. Keep walking, bitch. I mean, she'd hurt me for that. Fairly certain she'd hurt me for that. She's tsundere enough to hurt me for that. From Pilchard Bay to Esterd Castle, everyone's heard of the mighty Pollock. You should be proud to have such a famous fisherman for a father, Saigan. Now I come to think about it, his brother is just as famous. Or should I say infamous. Ah, listen to me. It doesn't do to speak ill of others. Forget I spoke, lad. There you are, Saigan. You took your time. I've nearly finished peeling these potatoes. By the way, I couldn't help but notice you getting an earful off of young Maribel. Ah, she's a spirited one, that lass. Creepy, heh? Special cups. I think that's it. I think it's time to leave the ship. Well, my lad, it's almost time for us to set sail. I know you can't wait to taste adventure on the high seas, but you're still no more than a codling. You'd be more of a burden than a help. Don't be sore now. Keep up the good work, and you'll get there in the end. I know you'll make a fine fisherman one day. You're my flesh and blood, after all. Grahahaha. In the meantime, you've a very important job to keep you busy, looking after your mother. Keep the old girl safe while I'm away, you hear? Sure thing, Dad. Weigh anchor! Hoist the mainsail! Interesting that the mayor just kind of heads out with them. And yes, it would be nice to be able to rename characters. Saigan! Saigan! Ah, Saigan, there you are. The king requests an audience with you. A rather urgent one, it would seem. You know the way to Esterd Castle, of course. Simply follow the path north from Pilchard Bay. Your cooperation in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Oh my god, Maribel, what? I heard you got summoned to the castle again, Saigan. Lucky old you. Well, guess what? I'm coming too. Is that alright with you? I guess. I don't care. Alright then, let's get moving, shall we? Do you sell things? Sticks, clothes, pot lids. We'll get a stick for Maribel, so she can feel like she's part of the group. And a couple pot lids. Not like we have to worry about monsters for a while. Excuse me, I meant to buy more, but it looks like, yeah, you select how many you buy in the actual purchase screen. God damn it. Come on, Saigan, let's head off to the skipping text. Have you forgotten where it is? Just leave the village through the gates and follow the path to the north. Any idiot knows that, because we live on an island, the only one in the world, and it's impossible to get lost. Move. Ah, it's so nice to get away from Pilchard Bay for a change, don't you think? But of course you do. You and Keifer love your little not-so-secret visits to that bit of beach to the west of the village, don't you? Apparently the king used to keep boats there, but now no one's allowed to go near the place, as you very well know. Well, you won't be going there anymore. The next time I see you sneaking over there, I'm going to tell my father. So there! Well, anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's head to Esther. We just need to follow the path to the north. You're so awful, Maribel. You look confused. Let me guess. No idea where you're going? Just take a look at the map on the touchscreen, okay? Oh, and if you want to switch to a view of the whole island, press the Y button. There's a lovely map at the bottom. I'll show you what it looks like. Bam. That's lovely. It moves with us. So, also lovely, but not important for viewing. Does have a cute run, though. I'll give her that. Phew, what a slog that was. 10 seconds, Maribel. Well, here we are in Esther. Right, I'm off. See you. What's that? Will we be heading back together? Oh, we'll worry about that later. I've got places to be. See you around, Saigan. A very warm welcome to Esther. I couldn't help noticing your girlfriend running off and leaving you just now. Well, plenty more fish in the sea and all that. You are so confused, lady. Ah, another lovely, sunny, trouble-free day in Esther. The other day, I was clearing out my store cupboard, and I found a pile of rusty old swords and shields. I can't imagine when we ever needed weapons here in Esther. It's been peaceful for as long as anyone can remember. Truth, I'm actually playing on a 2DS, so I don't have any 3D. How may our church assist you? You can let me save. That's all I really need right now. Yes, our first save of the game. I've successfully recorded your adventure log. What? No! No! Damn it! God damn it! Double damn it! Hang on a second. Hang on. We'll go right back into it. That's my fault. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah, I opted for the 2DS truth because I never used the 3D on, like, friends' systems. It's a neat toy to me, but...
No, it's okay, as long as I'm not the only one hearing it.
Alright, so, there we go. Accidentally closing the game. Whatever. Oh, I totally will enjoy playing Pat. Into the castle. Sounds like Reggie's home. What's up, Keifer? Psst, Saigan, over here. Don't say a word. The old man's upstairs. I reckon it must be my fault that you've been called here again. Sorry about that. Now you remember the plan, don't you? No. Yeah, very funny. Shall we get on with this? No, really, Keifer. Up to now, we've been spending all our time fixing up that old wreck in our secret spot west of Pilchard Bay, but we have to face facts. There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we're going to find out the truth, we need to start here on this island. It's our only choice. I know we're meant to believe this is the only island in the world, but I don't buy that for a second, and neither do you. I've been searching through the castle storerooms, and I found an old book that looks pretty interesting. According to the parts I could read, there's a place called the Shrine of Awakening somewhere in the mountains to the east. But it says that if we want to get in there, we're going to need to use the light of the sun. Sounds like I'm onto something, right? Yes. Well, I'm going to head east for a little... Retson? I don't know. I need you to buy me some time. Keep the old man talking for as long as you can, will you? Hopefully the guards won't twig that I've scarpered. Alright, see you later. Remember, I'm counting on you. Later, Keifer. What's up, Reg? It's digital. Keifer, where the devil is that boy? That does it. He's gone too far this time. This is outrageous. Outrageous, I say. Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I'm sure that Prince Keifer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm. Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy? Oh, Saigan, there you are. I have been expecting you. Come here, we have much to discuss. Why? No! Sit yourself down, if you would. Now you're going to look me in the eye, and I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear? Yes. Saigan, tell me the truth. Is there something you're hiding from me? Yes. Just as I suspected. Of late, Keifer has been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting still for a moment. Do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother. A keepsake I treasure more than life itself. What in the world can he hope to achieve through such acts of petty larceny? Listen well, Saigan. I need you to talk some sense into my idiot son. You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king. I confess that I myself strayed from the straight and narrow path on occasion in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Keifer's age, I had more than grown out of such behavior. Ahem. The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course. Now, I trust that I can rely on you to do what is best for your friend. Be on your way, and do not disappoint me. Oh my god, this dog. Sorry. Mountains to the east. Look at that treasure chest right there. It's an ancient-looking stone gate. Saigan pushes it, but it won't budge an inch. Truth, I left the castle without leaving it because I'm trying to get to a good stopping point because I am up way late. I still have to get the boys to bed or to school in the morning. I have a lot of shit to do. I'll be exploring later, but not right now. So if I hold this up to the statue like this, then... Saigan, I thought you'd never show up. Still, here you are at last. I thought you might have gotten scared off and run home or something. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the Forbidden Place. No turning back now. Here, take a look at this. Have a flick through it, why don't you? Saigan carefully licks the heavy cover of the ancient tome. Lifts. We know better than to lick rare books. He sees an image of a bearded man in a robe holding a staff aloft. The tip of the staff shines with the light of the sun. Leafing through the pages, he also sees numerous images of what looks like stone tablets. Sadly, most of the book is written in an ancient script that he can't make head nor tail of. So, recognize anyone? Yup, that picture of the bloke with his staff looks exactly like this statue. I've got a good feeling about this. We're close, very close. We just have to, do something with the statue and then, something will happen. Judging from that picture, the key to this is the sun, and that's why I brought this little beauty with me. Ta-da! Behold the sunstone ring. It's been in my family for yonks. If I hold this up to the statue, something's bound to happen. Well, are you with me? Shall I hold the ring up to the statue or what? Do it. None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know. They never dug deep enough. It's almost like they didn't want to. Forbidden places, royal tombs. How can you hear words like that and not want to find out more? Well, not me. I've always wanted to uncover the secrets of this island, and I've always known they had something to do with these ruins. There's something waiting for me here, something that will change my life, my destiny. Anyway, enough talk. Let's do this. Here goes nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing happened? Sorry, Saigan. Looks like I was wrong about the ring. But I know the sun has something to do with all this. We need to figure out the rest of that book. There must be more clues in the bits we can't read. But who do we know who can read gobbledygook like this? Of course. You know Dermot the Hermit, right? The old weirdo who lives by the cliff on the edge of Esterd? Well, apparently he's a massive bookworm. You never know, he might be able to figure out what these weird scribbles say. Right, you take the book and get him to look at it. I can trust you to do that, can't I? Good, you know I don't get on with that grumpy old duffer. He definitely knows his onions about the olden days, though. My dad's always asking him about that stuff. Okay, Saigan, you know what to do. Take the book to Dermot the Hermit and see what he's got to say. Since the Sunstone Ring turned out to be useless, I'm going to see if I can turn up anything else that might be connected to this sun thing. I'm sorry, it's so late and I'm tired. See you later. Good luck with the horrible hermit. Woo! Thanks, camera, for flipping around like that. It's my own fault. Trees. Animation's very smooth. Almost like a cute little chibi version of Dragon Quest VII. Alright, Dermot the Hermit. Possibly in here? This is the woodcutter's hut. This is not where I need to be. Probably that cliff right there. A seed of wisdom. Arf, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff yourself, pup. You got business to attend to. What do you think you're doing, waltzing into my house uninvited? Can't you see I'm busy? Go on, be off with you. Oh-ho, so you're a door-to-door salesman, are you? Well, if you think I'm going to buy any old book you bring me, you're making a big mistake. Alright, I'll take it. Does 500 gold coins sound like a fair price? I'm not trying to sell it to you. Now it's not for sale. Make up your mind, will you? Where did you get it, anyway? From the prince, you say? Presumably he found it gathering dust somewhere beneath the castle. Let me take another look at this. Interesting. A sage. A shining light. What's that? The prince saw this picture and went off to the ruins over to the east with something called the Sunstone Ring? And there was me thinking Keifer was just an empty-headed young layabout. He seems to be one step ahead of those dull-witted scholars up at the castle, at least. Very well, if you leave this book with me, I'll see what sense I can make of it. Come on now, I'm not taking no for an answer. You brought it here for me to look at, didn't you? Now, it's going to take a while to decipher these old runes, so I'd be grateful if you could come back a little later, and bring the prince with you when you do, will you? He may be an oaf and a bonehead, but he managed to unearth this book, so he can't be all bad. By the time you get back here with him, I should have this figured out. golly, this is where we're gonna have to stop for tonight. I will be streaming more of this tomorrow, as soon as we get the boys off to school and have breakfast. And I took Saturday and Sunday off from work as well. So you guys have plenty of DQ7 to look forward to on the stream. If you are unable to make it to the Twitch streams, don't you worry. This will all be going up on YouTube. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Oyasumi. Thank you, Ashes. Peace out, folks. Have I ever tried to sell the book? I've not. Saving the game. Bonsoir. Oyasumi Nasai.